Oh yes, we're back. Oh, hello everybody, I'm back. Welcome back to KA Gaming. At the minute, I'm having plans. Alright, be patient. We're back with Doki again, because I can't think of anything else to record at the minute. It would have been cool recording yesterday, but it was nothing to do with the channel really, so it wouldn't have fitted in at all. So, but either way, we're back. I'm sorry to keep on leaving you on cliffhangers, but they're funny. Come on, give me a break. Right. So this is where we left off. I'll show my poem to first. This time I am prepared. I have got juice. And a lot of it. This is what? I think this is a 2-litre bottle. That's a litre of juice. We should be good. So, get comfy. It's about to be a long video. So, who should I show my poem to first? Let's go with Sayori. Let's go from top to bottom. I don't even know. Come on. Right, I'm just going to say this now. This game, it is weird looking, but apparently it's a horror game. Apparently, I haven't watched anything, but after the last video, I literally looked it up. Apparently, this is supposed to be like, you know, instead of like jump scary, it's supposed to be more like disturbing. Don't give me any spoilers. Let's just get into it. Alright, Sayori says, ... What a surprise. Oh, I like this one, Carl. That's my name, by the way. Hello. It has some nice feelings in it. Why did I say it like a roadman? What the fuck? I'm not... I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. You can keep them. E-H-E-H-E. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not good at figuring out poems if... I'm already stuttering. 3 minutes in. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my... Yeah, because she goes by her heart, guys. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. What do you mean by feel things? Hey, what do you mean by that? I'm trying to not get demonetized over it. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I convey my feeling. I guess conveying my feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Alright, good point. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. My honest reaction. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I will try and keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. So you like the type of poem what, Web? What? What? Let's just carry on reading. There's a word for that, right? Yeah, crazy. I'm joking. What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. How can sad things help sad things? From my experience, if something bad happens or sad happens, the last thing I want to hear is more sad shit. Okay? Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. No, it's not. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Carl. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Handwriting. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. This is already turning really dark. What's he telling me? She's grabbing her hair and just... Don't fucking clip that. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. What's this poem about? But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. You scroll down a bit. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Is she an alcoholic? Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my finger goes. What's it about? Like exploring a dark cave, discovering secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like the time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and come in my friends. Wait, no. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles? Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other. Holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. All I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. So she's a lunatic! Sayori. Did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect it to be something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. If anything, I'm worried for her health. If I was actually the character, if I was in this situation, I would recommend she goes to a therapist or seeks the Lord, one of the two. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. I'm pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. It's not. It's really not. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. What if you get arthritis? Oh well. AHAHA, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had habits of getting obsessed with something before dropping it. Before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if it's this one. Please, just let me speak. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to pessimistic. Yeah, that word. Who should I show my poem to next? Who the fuck did I click on? I said I pressed X. I thought I could skip the tracks for some reason. But no, now we've got this. Can I just say, I know I'm not supposed to, but how much I truly dislike her. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. Trust you to say that. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Phew? What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. A-H-A-H. Glad to see someone recognises my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. You never know, never know. That's, sometimes... Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds you of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, well I guess, if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But if you never really struck me as her type, I don't want to be her type. Simple as. Sayori had a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Did that say fluffy? I don't know, I'm just skimming over this really, aren't I? It's like she's dragging around what? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Oh, that's a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Alright. I wonder how many times I'm going to stutter this time. So I'm actually going to put down a finger every time I do, yeah? So, what one's down? It's that one, okay. Amy likes spiders. Okay. You know what Alright, that's one. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky? What's that? Wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. They ain't that bad. Come on, they're literally like puppies. They're fluffy. They chill out and sleep all day. They bite you if you hurt them. They're literally puppies. Just their bite's a bit worse. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. That's a bit wrong. Spiders aren't actually that bad. We need to realise that. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Same. First time I fell off a fucking bike. Amy helped me up and Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to tell her. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. So we started 4 times. That's sad. I like spiders. I just don't like it when they're crawling all over me. Like, if I try to pick one up and it crawls on me, yeah, fine, that's fine. They ain't that bad. Come on, you can't say I don't belong on Earth if I don't mind them. Come on. Mate, that's just cruel. Not bad, right? Yeah, it is very bad. Just saying that everyone that likes spiders should just top themselves. No. That's wrong. My dad likes spiders. You're telling me my dad should just... Nah, you're actually wrong. And I have a really bad disliking for you now. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Sure you were. I hope you... didn't think that was the best I could do. I don't want to do any better than that, to be honest. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Yeah, okay. You want a very large number of the population to just disappear. Yeah. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler and it helps people recognise how stupid they're being. See, I'm not stupid because I don't mind spiders. Do you know what's stupid? Dyeing your hair pink. Like anyone would agree with the subject of this poem. Wait, what? Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Okay then. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about everyone. It's about how everyone thinks my. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. All right. Okay. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. That is true. Something that you're afraid if people find out they would make fun of you or think less of you. I'll admit it, I have certain things like that, but obviously I ain't gonna say them unless this video gets 20 likes. I'm being genuine. If this video gets 20 likes, and then in my next video I'll tell you. Probably won't even get 20 views. But that just makes people stupid. A bit like you. Yeah, well done, well done. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? Fine, good point. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. There are certain things that you're not supposed to like. Well, you're definitely right. Alright, whatever. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. Yeah, be horrible to everyone. Yeah. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. I just realised, have I just completely misunderstood that poem completely? I think I have. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Whatever. Who should I show my poem to next? I don't know, should we do the one that I'm convinced is always watching me? Or should I do the one that's... How do I describe Yuri? Because the thing is, I don't really like Monica. She's always too hyperactive. But the librarian then, that's what we all call Yuri. Right, we're going to show Monica first, get her out of the way. See what I mean? She's looking directly at me. Like if I go over here, like, brother. Hey again, Carl. Hello, Monica. How is the writing going? It's alright. Mate, okay, just read, please. Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Is that an insult? I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Or want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. ... Alright, this one's good. I feel like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? That is actually kind of true, because a lot of the words I pick, it always, on that little book where you pick your words, it's always her little minifigure that's jumping. So that's what that means. When they jump, it means that's a word they like. Or, oh, I get it now. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. I can't remember the last one, so I don't know. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I don't want to know, to be honest with you. I have a feeling that if we did find out, it wouldn't be good. Also, is she crying? Because in the last video we thought Yuri was crying, and now why is everyone crying? Or is that just simple? So I'm not very good with this style of art. Also, I want to add on, this game's art style is brilliant. It's nothing to do with, like, just take Monica out the way. Just the classroom itself, mate, that's like 4K. It has to be. That looks amazing, man. If you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean I wish she didn't keep so much to herself, but still defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. No, but she's about the least creepy one here. Sayori's talking about breaking glass bottles on her feet. Natsuki's saying she wants half the population to disappear. You're always watching me. She's about the only normal one, alright? You completely misunderstood. A-H-A-H-A. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. I don't care. Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh well, I know. I'm just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Okay, great. So we're going to do the stuttering thing again. See how many times I stutter. So, hands up. Save me. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless something of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Signed, something. Tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? Load me? Is that something to do with the game's files? I'm genuinely going to look. Let me quickly save it. Alright, so we save the game. Let's go back to the main menu. Wait. Files. Wait, what's today's date? It's the 3rd. It's even more abstract than your last one. A-H-A-H-A. It's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before. I've never really seen many poems where it says load me at the end, but oh well. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Yeah, the way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. So even she's insane. Mate, is this whole club just mad? It's still hard for me to tell what it is about, though. A-H-A-H-A. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, Is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? AHAHA. That's my advice for today. Yeah, I'll start saving my game more often from now on. Thanks for listening. Well, there's only one more person, lad, so... Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Carl? This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly I thought they said shallows. I say, what does that mean? Alright, Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear. Okay, yeah. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer the patience to her. Yeah, just being a prick. No, not. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. My mouth's gone dry. Give me a minute. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. How long have I been recording? 32 minutes. People would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway. Do you want me to share the poem you wrote today? I said that completely wrong. Yeah, I do. If it's with you. It's neat, but it's hard to read. Right, we'll do the stutter thing again. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a wandering human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symphony? I don't know. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon's urge. The moon instruments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, flesh? I'm going insane now. I slice flesh? No, I don't. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish something, my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic something conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. I actually didn't stutter once, I don't think. Okay, is it what I mean? Finally, a normal poem. Feeding a raccoon. Finally. Don't get me wrong, I was on edge because I thought that she was going to say that she, if you get what I mean. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Trust me, I know. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. Ah, she killed it, didn't she? Using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imaginary, and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think that's something people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge into more unusual hobbies. Yeah, murdering raccoons, okay. It's these sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh? That's funny? Question mark. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. Sounds that you two have in common. I'm starting to doubt I'm even from England anymore. You can clearly see the first word is that's. Okay? Please. I nearly said well again. Oh no. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Ah, please don't tell her I said that. A-H-A-H-A. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learnt to embrace my own weirdness, I probably would hate myself. I might be ranting on a little bit now, but I'm glad that you are a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Cole. Okay then, cheers. I can't keep on just saying that I can't pronounce these words and then not do them. I've got to at least try. Exaggerating? I think so. A little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. Just for a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone can come and sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? What festival? Oh no. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for that festival? It's not like we can put it. It's not like we. Right, let's see how many attempts it takes me. Yeah. It's not like we can put anything. It's not like we can put any. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. That took me 3 attempts. Well, speak. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters. I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the events. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us that we're actually going to be doing tell us what we're actually going to be doing. for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Puh. Monica, yeah? We're going to be having a poetry performance. I'm not even actually there and I just can't be asked, mate. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sorry about that. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. E-H-E-H-E. Sayori, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up posters, did you? Well I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well no, it's not a bad idea, but I just didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. True. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. ... But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons and having fun. That's right. And it's those... Why am I struggling to pronounce reasons? And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. ... Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. No. No, we've just stitched ourselves up. Fine, I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. You? Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? ... Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone. Everyone else's faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. A-H-A-H-A, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh no. It's slowly building up now. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next video something happens. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? A-H-A-H-A, of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly, Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her something is something. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her... I didn't even get to read that, I pressed X too fast. 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Thank you very much. I didn't even press X that time. What happened there? Right, I'll have to try and see what that's there. Oh, okay, I'll just notice what Sayori looks like. Great, okay. Suddenly, all of this just happened. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Damn. Alright, suddenly, what happened to you? Alright. Who are? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. I wonder if these are real poems. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure. That she... something. With perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps between... There's not even any between there. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. What, is she Dar from Far Cry Primal, mate? Do you need some bone dust? She's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she is bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we're just caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really cool. Thank you for sharing. ... Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. A-H-A-H-A. Sorry, I giggled. We know, poured in 50 minutes. I've only got 10 more minutes until my screen recording shuts off, so come on. E-H-E-H-E. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice has made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's sincere and bittersweet, as if I were to read it on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach much more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. That's it. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Well done. Good job, Sayori. E-H-E-H-E. Even Carl liked it. I didn't even get to hear it, but okay, fine. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nice, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Yeah? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that have sort of a gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that type of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Why are you both just looking directly at me? E-H-E-H-E. Another voice crack, did you hear that? Damn. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Carl. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Carl lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Oh, do you know, I think it was the first episode where I told you to do this, but you see that window right behind you? Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection on what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put my energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that I'll improve over time, though. Oh, that'll improve. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called Why Are You All Looking At Me? Why do you think? Because you're presenting. Anyway, this poem is called Jump. We were just talking about windows. Oh wow. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little something, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Better not make me do that again. Oh well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time that you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other people to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all of this effort for the club. I'm panicking. I've got 3 minutes left of recording. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try and write poems for tomorrow as well. It's It's been working out really nice so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through. It's time for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Why do you want to impress her? And then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Okay, I'm just going to have to end it there. Sorry, let's save the game. I don't have time. I actually don't have time. Right. Save. So, thank you all for watching. I literally have a minute and a half, otherwise this whole recording is going to get deleted. So, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Be sure to subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video, yeah? Peace out.